Let's take a look and see if we see any gas leaking anywhere. I don't see anything. Fill up under there, it's dry. I think I did a pretty good job, y'all. I'll try anything one time, except for there's two things I don't mess with. That's gas as far as in a house or electricity. Those two things I can't deal with. But this little project here, it was just a little filter that I had to fix. Good morning, Resurrection Ranch family. I just made it down to the ranch. I see a crew is already here. He told me he wasn't gonna be here till 11, but I see they made it about 10. So I'm just pulling up. Let me go in and see what's going on. Like I told you all, I'm just pulling up. We've got a crew out here. This is the main man right here that I've been waiting to meet. This is but he said he's gonna get everything right today. This is who we bought the mobile home from. And this is his other sidekick. He's the overseer of putting, I guess, bringing everything together. So we're going to see what we're talking about today. What they're trying to do, you all, I told them about that there was no cold water coming in.
Field line from the meter to here. Give it a breathe out.
That sink come on, I mean, it's muddy, it's just quick. I think.
You didn't do a bad job. At the top that aren't going all the way.
Okay.
And they're going to come out here and fix that. They're going to fix this too. I don't like this not going underneath.
Hey, Sean.
So it's fine, but we're going to fix it.
Yeah.
You want them to put this up?
No, leave it down.
So we'll come pressure wash all this.
Okay. Did you notice that bow right here at the bottom on the skirting?
Yeah. The same crew that did the skirting did the vinyl ends.
Yeah.
So we'll have the right people here.
Okay.
Yep.
And look, once you get your power on, get in there and get it cooled.
Yeah.
And then it'll be more comfortable to work. You'll start finding more problems, and it'll be an easier fix.
Okay.
You'll
Okay.
be comfortable in that.
Yeah.
I like to go with that.
Oh, you didn't have to. I'm gonna be down here a while. Okay, they have finished what they came to do. They did a walk around to let me see what was going on and what they fixed. Now I can get back in touch with the fire marshal and tell him to come check it out and tell him that everything has been done that was on his list. This weekend I made some signs for the lawn, and you all follow along with me until I put those in the ground. Since people don't seem to understand to stay off the grass and do not drive on the lawn. I couldn't quite decide if I wanted to put it on the hay bales or put it on the lawn itself. But I believe either way, they should be able to get the message that those hay bales are here for a reason, and those signs are there for a reason. I have one on each side of the driveway. So we'll see how this works, guys, with those people that don't respect the progress and all the hard work that we have done out here. I'm going to walk in. Before they left, we had some problems with the water coming on, since we have gotten the pipes and everything hooked up going into the mobile home. And I was telling him about that, and he said to let it run a little while and see if there's water air in the line or any trash. So as you can see, in the kitchen we have just a little trickle, and it's turned up all the way. Let me walk to this bathroom. And see what's coming here. This is in the extra bathroom. So I'm gonna let that run a little while and see what happens. Go to the master bathroom and see how those are coming with the water flow. There still seem to be, it's flowing pretty well, but there still seem to be some air in the line. So he also told me to take these little caps off that has the screen. He said take those off and see if that will help the water come on through the lines. So that's what I've just checked. Check those to see. Let me see if they took this one off. I'm going to take that one off if I can get it off. There it goes. And we'll see what happens. On one of the previous videos, I was having some trouble with my four-wheeler leaking gas. So what I did was this weekend, I went back. This is where the gas was leaking from. This little air filter set up here. And plus it had zip ties on the end of the pipes that connect to the four-wheeler. So what I did, I went by Ace this weekend, and I've got a new air filter to put on the four-wheeler. And I bought some of these little clamps here to fasten the lines down. So that's what I'm going to do today, and we're going to see if we can get that four-wheeler back up to par, so I can have something to get around the property on. So you all stay with me. I've got the part on, you all. The filter that I was trying to put on the four-wheeler. It took me a little longer than I anticipated because I didn't have the right tools to operate with. And I'll show you what I really needed. I needed an extension to go back here to this bolt, which I would have had to come through here and tighten it up. But I found some things in the truck that let me tighten that boat up. It, like I said, took a little bit longer. But I've got it on, so the true test now is to start her up and see if she's leaking anywhere. She's running, and there is fuel in the little filter, and I don't see a leak anywhere. So that is a good sign. Seems like I've gotten her fixed. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go on and put her back together and ride her around just a little bit and come back and see if everything is still holding up. All right, I have fueled her up, put enough fuel in there to see if she's gonna leak, and I'm gonna take her around to the front of the property and we'll see how she does. Okay, we've made it around to the front of the property. Let's take a look and see if we see any gas leaking anywhere. I don't see anything. Fuel up under there, it's dry. I think I did a pretty good job, y'all. I think I did. There's some screws I've got to put when I buy some more, because I bought this four-wheeler used, and it only had that one screw holding the top on. So there's about three or four more screws I need to get to be able to hold the top of it down. But hey, I've got it, y'all. I got it. I'll try anything one time, except for there's two things I don't mess with. That's gas, as far as in a house, or electricity. Those two things I can't deal with. But this little project here, it was just a little filter that I had to fix. I'm looking at something that was suggested to me to take down, just in case there was some type of delivery or anything that was coming to the property. So I'm gonna turn you all around and let you see what that is. It's those numbers up there. That is not the number to the home. That is not the number to Miss Grace. So I'm gonna take those down, so you all hang with me for just a moment. We've made it back to the back side of the property, and we'll take one more look and see if there's any leak anywhere. Don't see anything visible, so I'm just gonna put my hand right there, see if I can feel anything. And my hand is dry. So I think I've got her, y'all. She's ready to roll some more. I also want to show you all something that Timothy did last week for me. I have trouble bagging this trailer up with the four-wheeler. I'm working hard to try to learn how to do it, but it's still a little complicated for me. I can do it with the side-by-side, but for some reason, with the four-wheel, I can't do it. So he made me a little turnaround area. He started here, which this trail was already here. So he came through. He pushed a few of those limbs out of the way. Then he came around this trail was already here. So he came through and got rid of a little of that debris and pushed it out of the way. And he came on down a little bit further on the property and cleared some of this small debris out of the way. So now I have several ways I can just pull the trailer in. I can go through here. I can go down here and make a turn to the left and come up that way on this side of the tractor. So that gives me some room to just pull it in instead of trying to maneuver and bag it in and go up that hill. I think what he was doing, y'all, he's really trying to keep me from going up that hill, messing up the dirt work. And I can understand that, because there's been a lot of work put into building that hill up and getting it so the dirt won't wash away. So I'm going to show you all in a minute what was accomplished today. I think I'm going to get ready to call it a day, but I'm going to give you all a walk around first. First of all, you all know I put a filter on the four-wheeler to stop the gas leak. Let me get my cup, y'all. I can't leave it. This is my old reliable cup. I'll come back in a little bit and get those tools and bring back up to the property. A crew also came today and fixed some things that the fire marshal told him needed to be fixed. So Mr. Sean, the guy that's over the mobile home lot, he's still gonna send someone out to pressure wash. And the things that the fire marshal talked about, they're supposed to be fixed now. So we had a little problem, or we still have a problem, with the water coming from the meter, which is here, to the home. And on a previous video, you all know we have had the pipes ran from the meter to the home. So for some reason, which I think we're gonna have to figure out ourselves, is why we don't have pressure in some of the faucets. Like in the bathroom, there's pretty good pressure. Still a little air in the line. And in the kitchen, we have a little, well, not a little issue, but we have an issue. I don't think it's too much to it, but we'll get it figured out. There's very little pressure on the cold side. So, but like I said, we'll figure it out. It's not bad on the hot side, but the cold side. And then the extra, at least the hall bathroom, it's kind of dark in here, but we don't have any pressure at all. Nothing's coming through, but it's coming through in the tub. So, like I said, it's just something minor, I'm sure. It is not. God's going to provide a way to fix anything that needs to be fixed around here. So we don't mind doing that. So I'm going to take you all back outside. The door decided to close on its own, y'all. The wind catches it. Take you back outside and show you another project that I did today, which some of you all have suggested that I do. And I'm glad you all did. I put some signs up. And this one says, "Don't drive on lawn." And there's another one on the other side of the driveway that says, "Keep off grass." So I'm going to get my little tool and I'm going to come through and turn the water off at the meter, because we don't want any issues with water leaks while no one is here. So once I do that, I'm going to be calling it a day. So thank you all for joining me today. It is a Monday around 1:30. So I'm going to call it a day, and I will see you all on the next video. It is Resurrection Ranch, and it's still all about God.
Little by little, piece by piece, I take back what's been stolen from me. Little by little, piece by piece, until I'm complete.